Good evening to you. I'm Ethan Forhetz.
And I'm Lisa Rose. Nationally, the number of new houses built last year hit a record low. And locally, the residential picture is almost as bad. Construction of new homes in the Springfield area plunged by 40% last year.
But that's only Sara Forhetz explains for us tonight. Another type of construction has been helping Springfield survive the loss of taxes and fees from those residential permits.
Ethan, Lisa, while home construction suffered miserably, commercial work did not take a hit last year. Now, builders say there are plenty of reasons to start building new homes again. For those looking to sell, you might think this sign is nothing but a headache. But some local experts say that's not necessarily the case.
If your next home is going to be more valuable than the home you're in, the math works in your favor.
And Matt Morrow with the Home Builders Association says there are others that could be sitting in a favorable position.
For anybody who is alive today, you haven't seen a better time to buy a home in your lifetime.
That, he says, is because of incentives, along with competitive pricing on labor and materials. All this, of course, if you have good enough credit to get money from the bank. Those who are hurting?
If you're a seller and your next home is going to be smaller than the one you're in now, the math doesn't work in your favor.
This one had a garage.
So how did Springfield do in its favorability? Well, if new single-family housing starts are a good indication of the overall community health, then Springfield is not doing so well. The city took a $40 million loss last year in new single-family home permits. But there is some very good news. Other new construction helped pick up the slack.
That's what picked the difference up, was the commercial, industrial side, the institutional side, things like that.
The overall value of construction in Springfield for '08 was $300 million, right on par with the average in '05 and '06. So what suffers? Those whose work isn't in commercial construction, but instead in private homes.
You've got the electricians, the plumbers, the mechanical, the gas fitters, sheetrock people, concrete work.
This is really a golden opportunity.
But Morrow says with the incentives to buy now, perhaps those workers too can bounce back in '09.
If you miss this opportunity to buy your new home or buy your next home, you might be kicking yourself a little bit down the line.
And Nick Heatherly there with the city says his office has been busy recently seeing several permits go out for new homes, but he says he will not predict what's to come for 2009 because he realizes even with what he saw this week, next week, who knows, could be very grim.
But builders are very optimistic.
They are optimistic. They're very optimistic. And at the Home Builders Association home show that they had recently, there were a lot of people there to remodel what they've already built. So
Traffic certainly
a good picture.
Seems to be picking up. Sara, thank you.